The world knew me as the self-made millionaire. Perfect life, perfect house, perfect smile. But the truth? It all shattered the moment a teenager I'd hurt showed up at my door, holding proof that everything I built was a lie. If you think that's the worst part, trust me, it gets darker. Let's rewind to June 2017. I'm 22, fresh out of Rutgers with a communications degree that cost more than my mom's house. I'm sleeping on an air mattress in my cousin's basement in Elizabeth, hosting Postmates and shooting cringy gaming clips that got like 43 views max. One night, I'm doom scrolling YouTube, depressed as hell, and I land on this dude named Real Life Ryan. Private jet pranks, Lamborghini reveal, crying in a mansion bathtub with a bottle of Ace of Spades. The comments are pure worship. Bro, living the dream. This is goals. Never give up, king. Something cracked in me that night. I looked around that moldy basement and I said, out loud, fuck it. If lying gets you out, I'll lie. So I borrowed my cousin's 2012 Camaro, drove to the fanciest neighborhood in Short Hills at 3 a.m., and filmed a pulling up to my new house vlog. I walked around someone else's mansion with a flashlight on my phone, whispering like I didn't want to wake the neighbors I didn't have. Edited that junk on my cracked 2013 MacBook until sunrise. Title, From Sleeping on the Floor to This, Emotional. Thumbnail, me fake crying in front of a pool that wasn't mine. Uploaded it at 6:42 a.m. By the next day, 1 million. Brands sliding in the DMs. Marco, we love your come-up story. I was still eating cup noodles in my cousin's basement, but on the internet, I was the kid who made it. That was the first lie. And bro, I never stopped. Grab your drink. This only gets darker from here. Hit that bell if you're locked in for the whole ride. Let's go. All right, let's really go back. Elizabeth, New Jersey, winter 2016-2017. I'm talking the kind of cold that crawls inside your bones and sets up camp. My cousin Rico's basement smelled like straight mildew and old laundry detergent. One single window the size of a shoebox, always fogged up. The air mattress had a slow leak, so every night I'd wake up on the concrete floor like I got yeeted out of bed by life itself. Money? Bro, I was negative. Like, owe my mom $400 and she stopped picking up negative. My Postmates bag had holes in it, so the food would slide out if I hit a pothole too hard. I deliver Wingstop to these McMansions in Livingston, watch families laugh through their ring lights while I'm out here praying the 2011 Civic doesn't overheat again. One night, I made $47 after 12 hours. I spent $11 on gas and crawled in a Wawa parking lot eating a cold taquito. Mom was working double shifts as a nurse's aide in Newark. She'd text me, "Mijo, did you eat?" And I'd lie, "Yeah, Ma, I'm good," while my stomach sounded like a dying whale. I couldn't tell her I was failing. In our family, failing wasn't an option. It was a betrayal. My little sister, Isabella, was killing it at Rutgers on a full ride. My tia kept sending pics of her at Honor Society banquets. Meanwhile, I'm editing videos on a MacBook held together by duct tape and prayers. I tried everything before the lie. Reaction channels, trash. Pranks, got chased by a bodega owner. Even those whispering ASMR while eating gas station sushi videos that somehow paid nobody. My highest earner was a Fortnite montage with 11K views that made me $9.38 from AdSense. $9.38. I screenshotted it like it was $1 million. Every night, I'd lay on that leaky mattress, staring at the water stain on the ceiling that looked like a middle finger, and I'd whisper the same thing. One viral video. That's all I need. One. I was one broke, hungry, ashamed kid who decided the truth wasn't going to save him. So I built a fake one. And that, fam, that's when Marco in real life was born. But the real Marco, he was still starving in the dark. Keep it locked. This story is about to get ugly. February 14th, 2017, Valentine's Day. Everyone on the timeline posting their booed-up dinners, roses, heart emojis. I'm in Rico's basement eating a half-frozen DiGiorno I found in his freezer from, Thanksgiving.
The power got shut off upstairs, so the only light is my phone screen at 4%. Battery red like my bank account. I'm scrolling and I see Isabella's story. Her and her college boyfriend at Ruth's Chris. Her wearing the gold necklace I helped mom pick out for her quince. Caption, feeling like the luckiest girl, heart. Mom reposted it with, my princess deserves the world. I threw my phone so hard it cracked the screen worse. Laid on that air mattress and just cried, bro. Not the cute influencer cry with one artful tear. We're talking snot bubble, choking, can't breathe, ugly crying. The kind where your ribs hurt like you're drowning on dry land. I remember thinking, clear as day, if I disappear tonight, nobody's gonna notice for days. Rico was in Atlantic City with his girl. Mom thought I was staying with friends. I literally had no one checking on me. I opened my notes app and started typing a goodbye letter. Kept erasing it because I didn't want whoever found my body to think I was weak. Then I got mad that I was even worried about optics while planning to unalive myself. I walked to the bathroom, well, shuffled, because my legs felt like cement, and stared at the bottle of Tylenol PM Rico kept for hangovers. Counted 38 pills. Googled how many to not wake up. The internet said it's slow and painful and you usually just wreck your liver and live anyway. That made me cry harder because I couldn't even do that right. I sat on the cold tile floor in my boxers, shaking, texting nobody. My last text was to mom at 2:17 a.m. I'm proud of you for everything, Ma. Love you. She was asleep. Never saw it till weeks later. Then something stupid saved me. The DiGiorno box on the counter had a survey for a $5 gift card. I filled it out like a psycho just to feel human for 5 more minutes. By the time I finished, the sun was coming up. I fell asleep on the bathroom floor, hugging the pizza box like a teddy bear. That was rock bottom. That was the night the lie became my lifeline. Because dying quietly in a basement wasn't an option anymore. If I was gonna survive, I had to become somebody worth saving. Even if that somebody was fake as hell. We're just getting started, fam. Breathe with me. It hurts worse before it gets better. March 23rd, 2017, 3:47 a.m. I'm running on 3 hours of sleep, 2 Red Bulls, and pure desperation. The Short Hills Mansion lie is fully scripted in my cracked iPhone notes. I borrowed Rico's Camaro again, filled the tank with scraped-together singles, and drove out like a dude on a mission. I parked 3 blocks away so nobody would see Jersey plates in that zip code. Walked up with my phone on a $12 Amazon tripod, heartbeat banging louder than the fake Rolex I bought on Canal Street for the shot. It's dead quiet, just crickets and my breathing fogging up in the cold. I hit record and just let it rip. Yo, a year ago, I was sleeping on the floor, eating cereal with water. Tonight, I'm pulling up to my new crib. No cap. I walked slow around this stranger's infinity pool, glowing electric blue, whispering like I was scared to wake my fake neighbors. Did the whole from the trenches to the view speech, fake tears and everything. Even threw in the line, never forget where you came from, but don't stay there. Cut to me, sitting on their marble steps at sunrise, pretending I'd been up all night crying grateful tears. Added sad piano music I ripped from some royalty-free site and slapped text on screen. If I can make it, you can too. Uploaded at 6:12 a.m. from a McDonald's Wi-Fi in Livingston because Rico's internet was trash. Title, From Broken My Mom's Basement to This. I'm crying RN. By 10 a.m., 50K views. By 2 p.m., 500K. By midnight, 2.1 million and climbing. My phone was exploding.
Brands, collabs, random girls saying, "Marry me," dudes saying, "You're the reason I'm grinding." I sat in that same McDonald's booth shaking so hard I couldn't even finish my fries. That video paid my rent for the first time in 8 months. That video got me my first brand deal. Some sketchy teeth whitening company that sent $15K for one story post. That video turned Marco in real life into Marco in real life. But here's the sick part. Every time someone commented, "You're an inspiration, bro," I felt the knife twist deeper because every word was a lie, and the world loved the lie more than they ever would have loved the truth. Hold on tight, fam. We're about to watch the lie grow teeth. 2 weeks after the mansion video blew up, my inbox looked like a slot machine that hit jackpot. One company stood out, Smile Nova. White-ass packaging, celebrity endorsements, the whole vibe. They offered $15,000 for one 15-second story and one grid post. 15 grand, bro. That was life-changing money when your mom still thinks you're figuring things out. They overnighted me 12 boxes of their charcoal strips. I opened one, used it, and my gums felt like I gargled battery acid. Next morning, my teeth looked exactly the same, but my tongue was black like I licked an asphalt road. Whatever. 15 racks is 15 racks. I filmed the story in Rico's bathroom because it had the cleanest tiles. Big smile, fake shock. "Yo, these strips turned my teeth 8 shades whiter in one night." Posted it. Posted the grid pic with the caption, "Code Marco50 for half off. Let's get these chompers Hollywood." Money hit my PayPal in 47 minutes. I paid mom back the $400 I owed her, bought her groceries for the first time in years, and cried in the ShopRite parking lot holding a cart full of real food. Then the fallout started. First, it was DMs. "Bro, my sister used your code and her teeth turned gray." Then the comments. "Scam alert." Then the TikTok stitches. Kids showing bleeding gums, one girl literally crying because her enamel was wrecked. Smile Nova went ghost, deleted my promo post from their page, stopped answering emails. Meanwhile, my comments turned into a war zone. Half my new fans calling me a sellout, the other half defending me because Marco would never lie. I was 22, scared shitless, refreshing my analytics every 10 seconds, watching the dislikes climb. One night, I got a DM from a girl named Kayla in Ohio. "My little brother used your code with his birthday money. He's 14 and now his front tooth is chipped from the strips being so harsh. His dentist bill is $3,800. What do I tell him about his hero Marco?" I threw up in Rico's sink, like actually puked from anxiety. That was the first time the lie bit me back hard enough to taste blood. I ended up paying Kayla's dentist bill out of pocket. $3,800 I couldn't afford. Sent it anonymously through Venmo because I was too ashamed to attach my name. That night, I laid on the air mattress, still leaking, and realized the math was brutal. One fake video equals mansion, money, clout. One fake brand deal equals real people actually hurt. And the worst part? My channel was still growing. The lie worked, it just started costing more than money. Next module's gonna hurt worse. Stay with me. Summer 2017. I'm still sleeping in Rico's basement, but now I got a real mattress because that Smile Nova blood money bought it. Every night, I'm haunted by this 14-year-old kid in Ohio I've never seen. Kayla sends me updates I never asked for, probably because she thinks I'm human. First pic, low dude named Jaden in a dentist chair, front tooth crocked diagonally, blood on his lip, eyes red from crying. Caption from Kayla, "He won't smile for school pictures now." I zoom in on that photo until my eyes burn. Kid's wearing a LeBron jersey 2 sizes too big, same as me at his age. I want to disappear. Weeks drag. Kayla keeps updating like I'm family. They had to pull the nerve. He screamed for 40 minutes. Temporary crown looks fake and he hates it. He stopped playing basketball because kids call him Snaggletooth. Every text lands like a punch. I'm refreshing my own comment sections where people are still calling me king and inspiration, and meanwhile, this kid won't look in mirrors. August 23rd, Kayla sends a video. Jaden's in his bedroom, lights dim, talking straight to the camera she's holding. I just want to say, I'm not mad at Marco anymore. My sister told me he paid the bill and that he feels real bad. I watched his old videos when he was broke and I get it. Sometimes you gotta do bad stuff to eat. I still watch him. I just wish he would have told the truth about those strips. He smiles at the end, crooked temp tooth and all, and shrugs like a little man. I'll get the permanent one next year. Go Cavs. I played that clip on loop until 6 a.m., tears soaking the new mattress. 4 minutes and 12 seconds of a kid forgiving me when I couldn't forgive myself. I Venmo Kayla another $2K for the permanent crown and braces if he needs them. She tried to say no. I insisted. Then I did the scariest thing I'd done since the lie started. I saved that video on my phone under the name Remember This. Every time I've been tempted to take another shady deal, another fake I made $100K in a week story, another paid promo for garbage products, I play Jaden's clip. That 14-year-old in a LeBron jersey became the only real conscience I had left. And bruh, I was about to need him more than ever. We're going deeper. Lock in. By late 2017, I'm at 800K subs, and I get added to the shadiest group chat in influencer history. It's called the Winner Circle. Barf. 25 dudes, all 500K to 5 million subs, all early to mid-20s, all pretending we're self-made millionaires. The chat had one rule: what happens in Winner Circle stays in Winner Circle. This is where I learned that my Smile Nova situation was rookie numbers. Some of the shit that got bragged about in there still keeps me up. Dude from Texas promoted a flat tummy tea that sent 3 girls to the ER with heart palpitations. He laughed, posted the hospital GoFundMes in the chat with clown emojis. LA Fitness Bro sold a hair growth oil that was literally repackaged castor oil with fragrance. When people started losing hair in patches, he blamed user error and paid a doctor $40K to say it was safe. One kid ran a fake giveaway for a Tesla, collected 400K entries at $10 each, pocketed $4 million, and gave away a 2014 Honda Civic with a Tesla sticker on it. Posted the winner crying, called it life-changing. Worst was the crypto rug pulls. These dudes would pump dog coins named after their dead dogs, get their fans to ape in, then dump at the top and flicks Lambos the next day. One guy's coin was called NALA. His actual dog got hit by a car the week he rugged it for $11 million. He posted a tribute video with the dog's ashes while the coin went to 0. Every time someone's fans got wrecked, the chat just spammed fire, 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 and delete the evidence, king. I never spoke in there. I just lurk, heart pounding, realizing I wasn't the only one lying. I was just the only one still feeling guilty about it. Then December 2017, someone leaked screenshots. Not everything, just enough to torch 3 careers overnight. The chat went nuclear. Accusations flying, dudes deleting years of content. One kid tried to fake his own death in Bali, badly. I sat in Rico's basement reading the leak on my phone and realized my name wasn't in those screenshots. Yet. But it was only a matter of time. I was in the major leagues of lying now, and the fall from here doesn't leave survivors. Breathe, fam. Next is where I finally snap. Keep your tissues ready. January 3rd, 2018, 2:14 a.m. I'm in my first real apartment. Still a shithole in Union NJ, but it has heat. Phone on Do Not Disturb except for one notification that keeps pinging. It's an Instagram DM from a girl named Alyssa, 19, from some small town in Pennsylvania. Her profile pic is her in a graduation cap. I'd never seen her before. The messages come in one after another. Hey, Marco, I did your 30-day challenge. The one where you said starve yourself and take those diet pills. I lost 42 pounds in 28 days, like you promised. But now my heart won't stop racing and I'm in the hospital. They said my potassium is so low, I could have a heart attack. I just wanted to be pretty like the girls you date. Thank you for helping me. Then a photo. Hospital bed. Tubes in her arm. Heart monitor beeping. Her collarbones looked like coat hangers under paper skin. She's smiling in the picture, like she's proud. I screamed, like actually screamed so loud the neighbor banged on the wall. I called the hospital, pretending to be her cousin. Nurse said she coded twice that night. They had to shock her back. I sat on the floor shaking, refreshing her page. 3:47 a.m., her mom posted on Alyssa's story, "Please pray for my baby." I never answered her DM. I was too scared. Too guilty. I just watched like a coward while strangers prayed in the comments. She lived. Barely. Got out after 9 days. Her mom made a video begging influencers to stop telling teenage girls to starve. Tagged me. I never acknowledged it publicly. I paid her hospital bills anonymously through 3 different Venmos, so no one could trace it. Every night for months, I dreamed about that heart monitor flatlining. I'd wake up gasping, feeling my own chest, like I was checking if I still deserved to breathe. That was the night the lie stopped feeling like a game. I hurt a real person. A kid who just wanted to be loved. And the worst part? My channel hit 1 million subs the same week. People were celebrating me while a girl almost died trying to look like the fantasy I sold. I'm shaking typing this. We're halfway, fam. It gets darker. Then maybe it gets real. Stay with me. I need you to see how far I fell so you believe I climbed back. February 18th, 2018, 3:07 a.m. I'm sitting cross-legged on the bathroom floor of my newish apartment, laptop burning my thighs, cursor hovering over delete video. The video in question? How I lost 45 pounds in 30 days, no gym, insane results. It's at 11.4 million views. It's the reason I finally moved out of Rico's basement. It's the reason I can send mom $2K every month now. It's also the reason Alyssa almost died. I made that video right after the Smile Nova fallout. I told myself, okay, no more sketchy products, just my own transformation. Except the transformation was a lie too. I starved myself on 800 calories a day, took sketchy overseas fat burners I bought on Reddit, and edited the hell out of the footage so my abs looked carved. In the thumbnail, I'm shirtless, veins popping, holding a measuring tape around a waist that never actually got that small on camera day. Comments were pure worship. Marco saved my life. Doing this for prom, thank you, King. Down 28 pounds already. Feeling suicidal, but worth it. I read that last one tonight. Some 16-year-old girl named Destiny. Feeling suicidal, but worth it. I clicked her profile. Hospital wristband selfie 2 days ago. Caption, gone now. My hands won't stop shaking. I opened my banking app. $87,412 from that one video alone. 87 grand built on kids hating themselves enough to copy me. I whisper to the empty apartment, I'm a fucking monster. I delete the video. 11 million views, gone. In 3 clicks.
The next morning, my manager calls screaming, "Do you know how much money you just threw away?" Brands are pulling deals. My analytics are tanking. Subscribers confused in the comments. Where'd the 30-day challenge go? I don't eat for 3 days. Just sit in the dark, refreshing Destiny's page, praying she's okay. She posts a week later. I'm alive. Barely. Stop idolizing these influencers. I screenshot it. Add it to the hidden folder with Jaden's video. That was the first video I killed. It wouldn't be the last. I'm not crying on camera for content anymore. These are real tears, fam. 7 figures in the bank, and I've never felt poorer. Next is where I finally break and tell the truth. If you've ever hated the person in the mirror because of someone like me, this upcoming part is for you. Stay close. We're almost at the part where I stop running. March 31st, 2018, 4:58 p.m. I hit publish and immediately threw up in the kitchen sink. Title: I've been lying to you for a year. The full truth. Please watch till the end. No thumbnail smile, no clickbait. Just me at my desk, eyes swollen, no makeup, no ring light, natural daylight hitting every zit and dark circle I usually hide. 23 minutes and 12 seconds of straight confession. I laid it all out. The fake mansion tour, the Smile Nova scam and Jaden's tooth, Alyssa in the hospital bed, the 30-day challenge that was actually starvation plus illegal fat burners. Every rented Lambo, every "my company did 100K this month" lie. The Winner's Circle group chat, how I deleted my soul one sponsored post at a time. I showed screenshots, bank statements, the hidden folder with Jaden's and Destiny's messages. I cried so hard the camera fogged up twice. At the 19-minute mark, I looked dead in the lens and said, I became the thing I hated. I hurt kids. I almost helped kill a girl. If you're watching this and you ever starved yourself because of me, I'm so fucking sorry. You didn't deserve that. I don't deserve your forgiveness, but you deserve the truth. I ended it with, this channel is going dark after today. Marco in real life was never real. His name was a lie, and so was everything he stood for. I'm Marco from Elizabeth, New Jersey, and I'm done performing richness. I'll be in therapy. I'll be paying medical bills. I'll be figuring out how to be a man instead of a brand. I hit upload, turned my phone face down, and waited for the world to cancel me. Within 20 minutes, the video had 300K views and climbing. Comments were a war. You're a piece of shit. Thank you for finally being honest. My daughter almost died doing your challenge. Burn in hell. I needed to hear this today. By midnight, it was trending number 3 worldwide. My manager called 47 times. Brands nuked contracts, sponsors sued for breach. My inbox became a hate mail museum. I sat on the floor and watched the subscriber count drop like a sinking ship. 1.1 million, 980K, 870K, and for the first time in a year, I smiled because the number finally matched the truth. I was free. Or so I thought. Next is the aftermath. The death threats, the one comment that broke me worse than any hate. Stay with me, fam. We're in the fire now. April 2nd, 2018, 3 days after the confession video. I'm living off gas station water and Zen bars my boy Rico slid me because I can't sleep. Phone's been on airplane mode, but I'm a fiend, so I turn it back on at 3:12 a.m. just to see how dead I am. The video's at 41 million views.
Subs down to 312K and still bleeding. My name trending next to words like fraud, scum, canceled. Cool, I expected that. Then I see the comment with 112K likes, pinned itself near the top somehow. It's from Kayla. Yeah, that Kayla, the sister of Jaden, the 14-year-old whose tooth I paid for. She wrote, Marco, my little brother watched your apology video 11 times today. He kept pausing at the part where you cried about paying his dentist bill. He asked me if that meant you actually cared. I didn't know what to tell him. Then tonight he asked if he could write you a letter when he gets his permanent tooth next month. He said, maybe Marco's not fake anymore. Maybe he's just sad like me sometimes. I hate you for what you did to us, but Jaden doesn't. He still believes people can change. So thank you for not being a coward and deleting everything. And fuck you for making my baby brother defend you when I can't. We're both crying right now. I don't know what else to say. I read it on the toilet because my legs gave out halfway through. That 14-year-old kid in the LeBron jersey, the one I hurt for 15K in clout, was the only person on the planet still rooting for me. I bawled so hard I burst blood vessels in my eyes. Called Rico at 4 a.m., sobbing like a child. I don't deserve to breathe, bro. He drove over and helped me on the floor while I dry-heaved guilt. That comment didn't just break me. It murdered the part of me that still wanted to disappear. Because if Jaden could forgive me, maybe I had to stay alive long enough to earn it. Next begins the real punishment. Not from the internet, from the people I actually owed. Keep riding with me. This one's about to get quiet and heavy. April 17th, 2018, 9:42 a.m. I'm eating cereal straight from the box when the doorbell rings. Haven't answered a door in weeks. Packages just pile up in the hallway like a landfill of my old life. 3 hard knocks, then a woman's voice, soft but firm. Marco, it's Kayla, from Ohio. My heart stops. I open the door a crack, chain still on. There she is. Kayla in real life, hoodie and tired eyes, holding a manila envelope. Next to her is Jaden. Shorter than I pictured, new front tooth gleaming white, clutching a spiral notebook like body armor. I unhook the chain with shaking hands. Kayla doesn't hug me, doesn't yell, just steps inside, looks around at the trash bags full of unopened PR boxes, the dead plants, the mattress on the living room floor because I sold the bed frame for rent. Jaden stares at me like I'm a ghost. Finally whispers, "You look skinnier than in your videos." I lose it. Drop to my knees, right there in the doorway. I'm so sorry, little man. I'm so fucking sorry. Jaden opens the notebook. It's 20 pages, front and back, in 14-year-old handwriting. He reads the first line out loud. Dear Marco, you paid for my tooth and never asked for a shout out or anything. That made me think maybe you're not all bad. Then he hands it to me. The rest is drawings. Him and me playing 2K, him dunking on me, a cartoon of us eating ice cream with the caption, "When Marco visits Ohio for real." Kayla finally speaks. He wouldn't shut up about meeting you after the apology video. I told him you're a liar and probably dangerous. He said, liars can change, Kay. You taught me that about Dad. I'm sobbing so hard, I can't see the pages. Kayla puts her hand on my shoulder, first human touch in weeks, and says, we're not here to forgive you yet. We're here so he can see you're real and broken and trying. That's enough for today. They stayed 43 minutes. Jaden beat me in 2K 3 times straight. Kayla drank one of my warm Monster energies and didn't complain. When they left, Jaden hugged me quick, like he was scared I'd vanish. The door closed. I slid down it and cried until I had nothing left. That knock didn't just open my apartment. It cracked the first hole in the wall I'd built around what was left of my soul. Be ready to see the hardest day of my life.
June 4th, 2018, 11:07 a.m. I'm standing outside a split-level house in Erie, Pennsylvania, holding a $47,000 cashier's check and a letter I rewrote 200 times. My palms are dripping. I almost turn around 8 times on the drive, but Jaden's notebook is writing shotgun like a co-pilot, telling me to keep going. The door opens before I knock. A woman in nursing scrubs, eyes like burned out coals. Alyssa's mom, Tara. She doesn't speak, just stares at me like I'm the reason her daughter still flinches at the sight of a scale. I try to hand her the check. She doesn't take it. "Say it," she whispers. "Say it out loud so I know you're not just here for your redemption arc." My voice cracks. "I almost killed your daughter. I'm sorry" is way too small, so I just start vomiting words. "I watched her heart stop because of my stupid video. I paid the bills, but that doesn't fix the nights she wakes up screaming that she's ugly. I'm here because I'm trying to give back every cent I made off her pain and everyone else's. I don't deserve forgiveness. I just need you to know I'll never make another video that hurts kids again." Tara finally takes the check, tears it in half, then in half again, lets the pieces fall like confetti on her porch. "I don't want your blood money," she says. "I want you to sit in my living room and look at what you did." She leads me inside. Alyssa is on the couch, thin, hollow cheeks, ivy bruises still yellow on her arms. She won't look at me. Tara puts a photo album in my lap. Page after page of before. Alyssa laughing at prom, track medals, birthday candles. Then hospital pictures, tubes, machines, her bald from malnutrition, stress. I'm sobbing silently, snot dripping on the plastic sleeves. Alyssa finally speaks, voice raspy. "Do you know what the worst part was? I kept thanking you while they restarted my heart." I break. Full, ugly cry, can't breathe, rocking on their couch like a child. Tara sits beside me and puts her hand on my back and says the sentence that murdered me and saved me at the same time. "Stay human, Marco. That's the only apology we'll ever accept." I stayed 4 hours. No cameras, no content. Just 3 broken people in a living room, learning how to breathe again. Coming is where the money runs out and the real work begins. Hold me accountable. I'm not done bleeding yet.
October 2018, 6 months after the confession video. My bank account says $312.47. Rent is $1,850. Phone bill already cut off, lights flickering like they're on life support. Every sponsor sued or ghosted. YouTube demonetized half my old catalog. The apartment's a tomb. PR boxes I never opened, a $4,000 couch I sold on OfferUp for $400, and one single bowl because I pawned the rest. I'm 23 years old with no job, no degree that matters, and a Google search that starts with Marco in real life scam. Mom calls collect from the hospital. She's back on night shifts because I stopped sending money. I let it ring out because I can't tell her I'm broke again. Rico lets me crash on his couch in Elizabeth, same couch I started on. Full circle. But worse, because now I'm the cautionary tale. His new girlfriend side-eyes me like I'm gonna steal the TV. I applied to 63 jobs. Foot Locker, Amazon Warehouse, Chipotle,
even a car wash. Nobody wants the kid whose face is a meme with fraud watermarked on it. One night, I'm eating cold ravioli from the can, and I open the hidden folder on my phone. Jaden's drawings, Alyssa's hospital pics, Destiny's wristband selfie. I stare until the screen goes black. Then I do the only thing I still know how to do. I open YouTube Studio on Rico's slow Wi-Fi and start a new channel. No face, no name in the title, just the black screen. First video, 47 seconds. My real voice, no effects. I used to be somebody you trusted. I hurt people. This channel isn't for clout. It's for paying back every dollar I made lying. Every view, every cent of ad money goes straight to the kids I damaged. No merch, no sponsors, no bullshit. If you watch, you're helping fix what I broke. I title it Reparations Day 1. I hit upload at 2:13 a.m. with 11 subscribers, probably bots. I fall asleep on the couch thinking nobody will ever click. I was wrong. Next is where strangers decided to save me, when I didn't want to be saved. Stay with me. The comeback ain't pretty, but it's real. November 3rd, 2018, 6:47 a.m. I wake up on Rico's couch to my phone buzzing like a chainsaw. The new channel, Reparations, has 47,000 subscribers overnight. The day 1 video is at 1.9 million views. I think it's a glitch until I open the comments. No hate, no memes, just people. I'm a nurse, sending you my coffee money for Alyssa. Former fan, lost 30 pounds unsafely because of you. Here's the $200 I spent on your BS challenge. Jaden's cousin in Cleveland. He told the whole middle school to watch. Take my allowance. By noon, the AdSense dashboard shows $11,412 earned in 24 hours. First time in my life, money felt like fire in my account. I'm shaking so bad I dropped the phone. Rico walks in, looks over my shoulder, and just says, "Holy shit, bro." I set up a public spreadsheet same day. Google Doc titled, Every Dollar I Owe. Column A, name of person I hurt. Column B, how much they lost or spent because of me. Column C, paid back. I start transferring every cent the second it clears. First transfer, $11,412 straight to Tara, Alyssa's mom. Subject line, not blood money, just strangers who believe people can change. She texts me a screenshot of the deposit and one line. Alyssa smiled for the first time in weeks. Keep going. Next transfer, $4,200 to Kayla for Jaden's future braces. Next, $800 to Destiny's mom for therapy copays. I keep going until the account hits 0 again. Every time I empty it, strangers refill it. By Christmas 2018, the channel has 1.4 million subs and 0 videos of my face, just black screen updates. $47,831 sent this week. Here are the receipts. Thank you for trusting me. I'm still sleeping on Rico's couch, still eating ravioli from the can. But for the first time since I was 14, I'm not lying when I fall asleep. Because every dollar in that account is proof that grace is real and it doesn't come from me. Next is where the internet tries to make me famous again, and I have to decide if I'll let it. We're almost to the part where I meet Jaden on a basketball court in Ohio. Don't leave me now. This is the stretch where it stops being a cautionary tale and starts being a comeback. February 14th, 2019.
exactly 2 years after I almost ended it all in Rico's basement. I wake up to my phone on fire. Reparations just hit 4.2 million subs. The black screen channel nobody was supposed to care about is trending #1 worldwide. BuzzFeed dropped an article. Disgraced influencer Marco is secretly giving away millions. The redemption we didn't know we needed. My inbox? Ellen wants me. Good Morning America wants me. Netflix wants a doc. Brands that sued me a year ago are now citing in like, we believe in second chances. Comets flipped overnight. King of accountability, redemption arc of the decade. Marco did what 99% of influencers would never do. I'm 24, still on Rico's couch, and suddenly the internet wants to crown me the poster boy for cancel culture can work. I hate it. That night, I go live for the first time on the Reparations channel. No face, just my voice and the Google Doc on screen. Y'all gotta chill. This isn't a redemption arc. This is a debt. I'm not inspirational. I'm a dude who hurt kids, and strangers are cleaning up my mess. Stop calling me a king. I'm still the same asshole who filmed a fake mansion tour. The only difference is I stopped lying. And y'all decided to be kinder than I deserve. Do not make me famous again. If you want to help, send the money to the people I hurt, not to me. I'm good on Rico's couch. Chat explodes. 180K viewers, super chats raining, people literally sending money while I'm begging them to stop. I end the stream crying. Not pretty tears, ugly, angry ones. Because I finally understand the sickest part. The internet doesn't want me fixed. It just wants a better story. I turn the phone off, walk outside in the Jersey cold, and scream into the sky until my throat bleeds. Next is the basketball game in Ohio that changed everything. Jaden is waiting for me on a court with fresh lines and brand new kicks he bought with reparations money. This next one's quiet. This next one's holy. Come with me. June 29th, 2019. 97 degrees, air so thick you could chew it. I'm standing at the edge of a cracked public court in a Cleveland suburb, holding a grocery bag with 2 Gatorades and a Spalding I bought at Walmart with my last $40. Jaden spots me from half court and freezes. He's 15 now, taller, voice deeper, but still wearing that same oversized LeBron jersey like armor. He jogs over slow, like he's scared I'll vanish. You really came, he says, half smile, new tooth shining. I hand him the ball. Told you I don't lie anymore. We play one-on-one, first to 21. No phones, no cameras, just sneakers squeaking and trash talk. He crosses me so bad I fall on my ass. He actually helps me up, laughing the purest laugh I've ever heard. Between games, we sit on the bench, sweating, drinking the warm Gatorade. He finally asked the question he's been holding for a year. Marco, why'd you do it? Lie to everybody. I stare at the court lines baking in the sun. Because I thought if I became somebody big, my mom would stop working doubles. My sister would stop being the only success story. I thought love came with a subscriber count. Turns out it just comes with showing up. He nods slow, spinning the ball on his finger. I forgave you a long time ago, he says. Kayla hasn't. Mom might never. But I decided something. He pulls a folded piece of paper from his sock. Crayon drawing from when he was 14. Me and him dunking, the one from the notebook. I kept this to remind me people can change. You're proof. I start crying right there on the bench. No camera to perform for. Jaden hugs me like a big brother, not a fan. First hug from someone I hurt that didn't feel like pity. We played until the street lights came on. When I left, he yelled, "Same time next year, old man." I drove back to Jersey with the windows down, crying and smiling like a lunatic. That day wasn't content. That day was the first brick in the man I'm still trying to become. Coming up next is where I finally get off Rico's couch and where Alyssa shows up at my door unannounced. It's quiet, it's brutal, it's everything. Don't miss it. September 12th, 2019, 11:47 p.m. I'm in my new, tiny studio apartment in Newark. One plate, one fork, mattress on the floor again, but it's mine. Reparations channel just hit 8 million subs. All faceless, all donations. I'm finally sleeping without Xanax. Knock at the door. Soft. 3 taps. I open it, and Alyssa is standing there. 20 years old now, hoodie swallowing her frame, eyes still hollow but alive. No mom this time, just her and the backpack. I can't speak. She steps inside without asking, looks around at the bare walls, the spreadsheet still open on my laptop showing $2.4 million sent out. You kept going, she says, voice raspy from the damage I did. I nod, throat closed. She drops the backpack, pulls out a thick stack of printed papers, hundreds of screenshots. Every DM I ever sent her that went unanswered when she was dying. Every "thank you, Marco" she wrote while her heart was stopping. I printed them, she whispers, so I could burn them one day, or give them back. She sets the stack on my table. Then she sits on the floor across from my mattress, legs crossed like we're old friends. I hate you less today than yesterday, she says. Therapy's expensive. Your channel paid for it. I'm crying before she finishes the sentence. She scoots closer. I'm not ready to forgive you, but I'm ready to stop letting you live rent-free in my nightmares. Silence for 10 straight minutes. Just 2 broken kids breathing the same air. Finally, she stands, walks to the door, then turns. One day I might hug you. Tonight, I just needed to see you're still small, still sorry, still trying. She leaves. I sit in the dark until sunrise, staring at that stack of papers. I never burned them. They're still in a box under my bed, the only trophy I'm allowed to keep. Coming is what I never expected, and the decision that changes everything. One more breath, fam. We're almost home. January 3rd, 2020. Exactly 3 years since I almost didn't wake up in Rico's basement. I'm back in Elizabeth for the first time in months, helping Mom move into a smaller apartment because she finally quit night shifts. Reparations money paid off her house. She never asked where it came from. She just cried when the bank called. I'm carrying boxes when I find one labeled Marco, old stuff. Inside, my high school yearbook, old Fortnite headset, and a sealed envelope in Mom's handwriting, dated February 15th, 2017, the morning after Valentine's Day, when I sent that text, "I'm proud of you, Ma," at 2:17 a.m., and then counted Tylenol. I open it with shaking hands. Mijo, you think I didn't see your text at night. I was awake. I was going to call you back after my break, but by the time I did, you'd already deleted it and said you were just drunk. I knew you were lying. Mothers always know. I didn't push because I was scared of what I'd hear. I chose sleep over saving you. Every double shift I worked after that day was me trying to outrun the guilt that I let my son hurt alone. I'm sorry I made you feel like Isabella was the only child I was proud of. You were my first love, my first fear, my first everything. I'm proud of the man who's giving away millions to fix what he broke, but I was proud of you even when you were breaking. Come home whenever you're ready. The door doesn't need a ring light to stay open. Love always, Mom. I read it on the kitchen floor, same linoleum I grew up on, and sobbed so hard I scared the neighbor's dog. I slept in my childhood bedroom that night for the first time in 6 years. Mom left the window cracked like she used to when I had nightmares. Next morning, I made one decision that changed everything. Next is the final one. No more couches, no more masks. Just the truth, the courts, and the life I'm finally allowed to live. One more minute, fam. Thank you for staying till the end. June 29th, 2025. Exactly 6 years to the day since that sweaty court in Ohio. I'm 30 now, standing on a brand new outdoor court in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Freshly painted lines, bleachers packed with kids from the neighborhood, banners flapping that read, Marco and Jaden's Court, built by reparations. The channel ended last year at 41 million subs and $42 million sent out. Final video was just text on black. We're even. Thank you for letting me fix what I broke. Channel over. Go love your people. Today is the grand opening. No sponsors, no cameras for content, just real life. Jaden, 21 now, full ride to Ohio State on a basketball scholarship, flies in with Kayla and Tara. Alyssa's here too, healthy, glowing, studying nursing in Pittsburgh. Mom's in the front row wearing the proudest smile I've ever seen. We cut the ribbon together. Me, Jaden, Alyssa, and Mom. 4 people I heard the worst, holding the scissors. Then we play. Kids versus the grown-ups, 1st to 21. Jaden still crosses me into next week. Alyssa sings at 3 and screams, "That's for the hospital food." Mom steals the ball from me and lays it up like she's 25 again. I'm laughing so hard my ribs hurt. Real laughter. No ring light, no script. At the final buzzer, the score is 21-19. Kids win. Jaden lifts me off the ground in a hug that cracks my back. The court speaker crackles. Jaden grabs the mic. This court is for every kid who ever felt too broke, too ugly, too behind. You don't need a fake mansion tour. You just need people who show up when the cameras are off. He hands me the mic. I got nothing planned, so I just speak. I started lying because I thought I had to become somebody big to be loved. Turns out, all I had to do was become somebody real. I look at Mom, at Jaden, at Alyssa, at the hundreds of kids watching. I'm Marco from Elizabeth. I'm home, and for the first time in my life, I'm enough. The horn sounds. Game over. Credits rolled in real life, no music, just kids playing, moms laughing, summer night coming in. I'm not an influencer anymore. I'm just a dude who finally told the truth and got a family bigger than any subscriber count. Thank you for watching my life for 60 minutes straight. Now, go hug somebody you love. And if nobody's told you today, you're enough exactly as you are. Peace.